to welcome you to the Anthony Topman Stadium. This is the LFA First Division League promotional playoff of the season 2021-2022 win.
Exactly, it's 2021-2022 promotional playoff right here, and this is the return leg between Jubilee FC and MPA Angers.
Okay, so we are here. Our pleasure, as we said, to welcome you. I'm Theophilus Jiga. He's
I'm Win Gaga, usually.
So we've got Moses Gazewu and Ben Gologo Gagba sitting in the back seat somewhere. And let's say a big thank you to our technical team for making sure you can get us live wherever you are. So we've got MPA Anchors right behind us on our right side, a team that's ended up 46 points on the log, and they've locked up 4th on the league table. And we've got Jubilee FC on the other side. I think MPA ended up 4th, right?
Oh yeah, yes. MPA ended yeah, they ended 3rd, Jubilee ended 4th.
So MPA 3rd, Jubilee 4th. On the log, on the 2nd Division League log of the season, they have to do a playoff. It's a two-legged playoff. One was played on Tuesday,
sure.
And we're just a few days down. We want to call it all off today, this afternoon, and it's going to be climax right here. So on aggregate, it's 1-1 on aggregate, and we're here for the final leg of that game. MPA played the first game at home, ended up 1-1. Today we are playing away. They are playing away rather to Jubilee FC. Whatever happens, MPA needs a win.
Currently,
a 0-0 draw.
That's Jubilee. Jubilee needs a 0-0 draw because they play away to MPA Angers.
1-1. MPA Angers needs a compulsory win in this game. So it's a big game for MPA. It's first division slot that is at stake, and everything is expected in this game. You know, and you can say the tempo, the nerves will spill over at the end of the day. But when your thoughts so far about the two teams?
Not on it everything, but everyone is watching and everyone wants to go to the first division. You know, looking at MPA Angers got relegated a season ago. It's so important for them that they are into this promotional playoff. Just let's say 2 or 1 step into the first division where they were relegated in the 2019-2020 league season. So they are up here, and during the first leg 1-0, they took an early lead in the first half on Tuesday, but Jubilee got the equalizer late in the game. So today they need to come up very strongly in order to have the margin open up. They need to get the opening goal, which means they need to score first in order to open it up, because if you continue to carry the game goalless, it gave the edge to Jubilee FC, who just need a 0-0 draw to qualify. So MPA needs to open the scoring, get a 1-0 lead, and the game begin open. 1-1 draw could go to extra time or penalties, or 2-2 draw will give them the opportunity to qualify on away goal aggregate. So that's it. And on the end of Jubilee FC, you know, Jubilee top the league table for almost 10 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
all of a sudden,
yeah, they ended the league season at 4th. Can you imagine that? So now I know they are angry with their own performance from the league season, so they will come up very hard against MPA Angers today. They had a very good game in the first leg, but the second leg, we don't know what exactly going to happen. Few minutes from now, we're going to see the ball rolling and know exactly what's going to be unfolded here.
And when the question is, on a day like this, what runs through the minds of the players? What do you think is running through the minds of the players? Stay in the 2nd division or be a 1st division team in the next 1 hour, 30 minutes? What do you think is running through the minds of those players?
Now, the first thing is the change of status.
Yes.
You know, because if you are into the 1st division, yeah, you know, in Liberia, no one is it.
Yeah, it's a premier.
So the first thing is change of status.
Yes.
When you have qualified, the status has changed. Yes. As a footballer, you are no more called 2nd division player. You have been given the the credit now, and
Some
that
elite player,
respect,
so you take that pride with you
Fine.
wherever you go, and I think that's what will be running through the minds of the
Yeah,
player.
that's the first thing.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. I'm going to play. If I qualify, my status has changed as a footballer. I'm no more called a second division player. That's the first thing. Another thing is looking at the competition and looking at their opponents. You will have the opportunity to play against the like of Nima Kwado, Lescott FC, FPRC, others. Those are top class teams in the first division. P Mountain, you have an opportunity to play against those teams. So you will now start how well to build up your own games. You need to build up your game after you have gotten the qualification. So those are a few things the players are not currently they are thinking about. But firstly, let's get our job done. Firstly, to qualify. If we qualify, everything changes.
On a day like this, what do you need to do as a team, as a coach? What do you need to do?
Now, starting up with MPA Angers, like I said. Firstly, MPA Angers needs to open up the scoring. Because if we make reference to the first leg, it's not in their favor. Because they will play at home, they considered a goal. So now, going against Jubilee away, in order to keep the competition open or to keep the competition rolling, you need to put your opponent in the area that, gentlemen, now our opponent, they have entered our home and they are putting pressure on us. So, firstly, as a team, from the technical standpoint, you need to get the goal scoring, as a team. When you get a goal,
They've been scoring a lot of goals. I mean,
Yeah,
13 games, 28 goals, conceded 15, moved to the fourth place in the second round. I mean, out of those 13 games, defeated 4 times, drew 2 of those games. I mean, fantastic second round
and
performance.
of course,
from
and
NBA Angers.
they have scored a lot of goals, like you said. So, looking at George Dowd scored more than 3 hat tricks
Yes.
in the league season. So he's up here for MPA Angers. So goal scoring should not be a
Be the
problem for
But on
Jubilee.
another
But
day, they could be wasteful. Yeah,
that's obvious about football.
It's wasteful. The more
So-
you open up, and whatever happens, if Jubilee are going to take advantage
So
of
now-
the fact that on some occasions, on a lot of occasions, you can say MPA Anchor wasteful, then Jubilee could find confidence in that kind of style of play, and they could launch.
Sure, but now you need to wait until your opponents become wasteful.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
okay. So
it's going to be a matter of declaration of intent. In this game, your opponent attack you,
Sure.
then you attack back, you open up the game, find the open spaces, make use of this chances, and whoever scores in this game will have to tighten the screw and fight not to concede a goal.
Obviously, that's just exactly they need to do. So the more pressure now is on Jubilee to get the scoring running. Because that's a MPA Angers, sorry. So look at Jubilee FC. Jubilee, we say, okay, I'm a bit comfortable. I went away. I score a goal. So I'm home now. I need to do what I can do. I know how best to place up teams in order to just manage the game well. We go to a goalless draw and into the first division. Mind you, the best way to defend is to attack.
Yes.
From the coaching background, so you don't need to just go and sit. Yeah, you from the coaching background,
Yeah, which is a good one.
So you don't need to definitely go and sit behind. You just draw the line or you remain right under the midway line. No, you don't need to do that as a team. So you need to have a practical defensive back line. Granted, but the defensive back line don't need to just remain. You need to come out, chase your, come to the halfway
You
mark.
have to find a way of sustaining the pressure on your opponent.
Sure.
To be able to, depending on what your game plan, what your game tactic is, open up and get the result. So it's a big night, a big afternoon.
But reality is a serious assignment for the both teams.
It is a serious
assignment.
So let's talk about officiating. The man in the center of
Yeah,
the park today, in the middle of the park, is Stanley Corner Jr. What do we know about him? I mean,
Stanley-
taking over from his father, Stanley Kona Sr., who is now director of referees here at the Liberia Football Association and the Liberia Football Referees Association. Fine gentleman, still young, has a lot of time to grow. Big games involve big referees. So Stanley Kona is into this one. What do you make of him?
Stanley Kona just turned 24 few days ago. He has been an outstanding referee. I've been knowing him officiating games on the top level for the past 4 seasons ago, from the third division going to the second division, where he has some great marks, going to the playoff as well. Even the national contest sports meet, our biggest sporting festivals in Liberia. He has been there. He performs well, and it was of no surprise to see Stanley Conan being a FIFA badge referee. You know, it's often stated that you need to follow your father's footsteps.
Yeah, he's followed
and that's exactly, not only following the father's footsteps, Stanley followed his father's footsteps in the referee way. He went through all of the procedures.
And he's going to be assisted today by
Ivan Grant, Ivan Grant, another FIFA badge assistant referee. You know, the both of them, Stanley and Ivan, just got their badges this year. So
and Towan is also there. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we just recently saw the international team that came to Liberia to.
They were here last week. Yes. Yeah, they were here last week. We
saw them in the match at the SKD. Does that put a lot of pressure on the referees?
For me, it increases their intelligence. It increases their IQ. It increases their ability, and it increases their technical know-how about the game. No pressure for me, I think. No pressure, because they were trained. Those are some of the things they've been doing. But some of them been sliding away. Some of them been slipping up. So that training now has refreshed them up. Re-energized them. So
what is expected from them?
Fine. So if we go to matches where we have our referees have just been refreshed or have just been trained, we expect to see classical refereeing.
Somebody said Intel Sports has come to expose the referees.
We are not only here to expose the referees, but we are here to expose our Liberian football and improve. We need to improve it, and that's what we are here for. We are here to make somebody who is in the UAE is not able to follow Jubilee FC playing, but you can just log on to Intel Sports, and you know exactly what it is in Liberia. In terms of sports, we are here for sports.
We're dedicated to sports.
100% sports. Not only football, like you normally hear us. We go to basketball, we go to volleyball. There are 23 disciplines, 23 disciplines in Liberia. So, Inter Sports is here. All you need to do is have us contacted, have a booking.
You can even partner with us if you are doing business out there. Trust us. Take some time to do some advertisement with us. We are Intel Sports. Just log on and trust us. You can do big business with us. That's why we are here, to market you, to market Liberia, to market the talents, and to market your business, and make your business even more bigger than it is. Get more attracted, to your customers. Do a great job. So we will take a break. When are we going to take a break? See those referees.
Pre-match formalities. Yeah. The referees are done with their warm-up.
When that is done.
Yeah, likewise, both teams, they are in their lockout now. Okay. So any moment from now, the two teams will be stepping out. And we start the first 45 minutes.
So are we going to take a break?
I think we'll take a break.
Okay, so we take a break. We'll be right back when those referees and the players take to the stage and get ready for a very big game. Take a break.
All right, so we are still here inside the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium. And a moment from now will be the kickoff between Jubilee FC and MPA Angers. This is the second leg of the promotional playoff in the second division. The first leg ended 1-1 wherein MPA Angers play at home. So it means that a 0-0 draw will see Jubilee FC move to the first division. But any draw aside from a 0-0 draw will see MPA Angers. If it is a 1-1 draw, they go to extra time. If no winner, it will be decided for on the spot. But a 2-2 draw or 3-3 draw will see MPA Angers moving on to the first division. MPA Angers got relegated in the 2019-2020 league season, and they are up here fighting to gain promotion back to the first division. So stick and still, keep watching, keep sharing. This is Intel Sports, Liberia #1 exclusive sporting platform. I'm Win Gaga. Teofilo Jika is here, Moses Gasewu, and the rest of the team all pretty seated to bring you a live coverage of this encounter. So, any moment from now, you will see both teams marching out of the stands. Great game to see it inside the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium. So it's Jubilee FC versus MPA Angers. Right here, second leg of the promotional playoff to the first division. So Jubilee FC are dressed up in their dominant yellow, scrappy black shorts to match, while MPA Angers are in their normal dominant white, scrappy green to match here. This is the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium, the examination hall of Liberian football. The team is pretty seated to bring you live commentary here. That's why we have committed ourselves doing exclusively sports, nothing less or more than sports here. MPA Angles will be hoping after they got relegated just under a league season are fighting to go back to the first division. A game to the end of the league season. NPA Anger parted ways with their head coach, Theophilus Chica. It wasn't a good news for them, but they managed to end the league season at third, wherein they won their first league game. Defeated Life SC 3-0. And they managed to qualify for the promotional playoff in which they are participating in. For Jubilee FC, they took care of the league table for more than 10 weeks. But things didn't go their way to become the champions as they ended the league season at fourth, making them to have these fixtures against NPA Angers. The Church Boys of Jubilee FC, they have been out of first. They have been out of first league game or first division fixture. So both teams
So there we go.
are marching out of the lockup now. Stanley Conan Jr. is the man in the center of this match today. Theophilus Jico, the teams are out now.
Yes, indeed. The teams are out now. The two teams are warming up. NPA dressed in the white and green stripes, with Jubilee on the other side, dressed in the dominant yellow with black stripes. And you can see referee Stanley Conan Jr. is in conversation with the two captains, and he is absolutely looking forward to a big game this afternoon. That's what we have come. It's a first division battle, a battle for first division football. It's a clash of the Titans this afternoon, a big game where two teams are expected to give their best and go to first division football. This is what we've come to see. This is what we've come to witness. And we're looking for it in the jiffy. The game is going to kick off right here with NPA Anchors coming from the right side of our commentary position. And Jubilee will drive from the left side of commentary position win.
So, like you said, Stanley Conan Jr. is the central referee today. He'll be assisted by Ephraim Grant, a FIFA badge assistant referee at number 1. And Benedictus will serve as assistant referee number 2, while Ibrahim Kamara will operate as the reserve referee. So let's start up with the lineup for.
So NPA Anchors have got Jerry Val in post. Mohamed Blanco is partnering with Maya Gallo in central defense. On the left side of defense is Mike Kula. On the right is Daniel Weir. In the middle of the park, we've got Turi with Adolphus Fouquet wearing jersey number 19, sitting right in front of Mohamed Blanco and Maya Gallo. Two attacking midfielders, Cody Smart and Jack Freeman combines with him. And on the top of the attack, NPA Anchors, I got number 11, Darlington Lynch. He's been doing so well for them this season. Markville Logan is on the right side of the attack. George Dawuda, who have scored 3 hat-tricks in the second half of this season, is leading their attack. They play in the 4-4-2 formation, 4-3-3 rather formation.
So let's now move on to Jubilee FC. How they line up here. In goal, we have Jeremiah Capet. Operating for the right flank is Henry Sion. Alex Potter, West jersey number 4 in central defense. Mark Daniels, West jersey number 2. He combined with Alex in central defense. Kwame Wado operates at the left back position. Alexander Curtis, who normally operates as a central defender, will serve as defensive midfielder for Jubilee FC, while Ernest Gonga and Philip Manning will be the other two midfielders in the pack for Jubilee FC. Up front, we have Oscar Golafade from the right side, while Nicholas Swen from the left side and Christopher Capel will do the finishing work for Jubilee FC. So play have started quickly. Jubilee FC with chase, but Gallo Myers sends it long to his goalkeeper Jerry Va. So Theo, like we said, normally this game seems to be a tension-packed one.
It is a tension-packed game. You want to be a first division player. You want to play in the first division league, the top tier of Liberian football. You want to be an elite club. MPA has done remarkably well. 28 games just in the second phase of 28 goals just in the second phase of the league. They got pace in front, and they will fight to make it. So too are Jubilee, and it's going to be a tight game this afternoon. You just saw MPA stage an attack there through Darlington Lynch, and his challenge. The ball is taken as a throw in for Jubilee now.
Now Jubilee FC building up, far committed on that player from the far left flank of the field. The numberings of Jubilee FC jerseys are just small,
a bit smaller, and it makes it difficult to be picked up.
But this is Oscar Golafale for Jubilee FC. Oscar Myers, great interception, beautiful defensive work there, but the experienced captain
Myers Gallo is the man leading that team in defense. Unfortunately, Myers Gallo is the reason why Coach Theophilus Jigo was fired, because against Mighty Blue Angels, just made an error, and trust me, unprofessionalism prevail over professionalism. But he's strong, and then we've spoken, and he's leading the team. We're looking forward to seeing him doing well and becoming a first division team player again.
Sure, it wasn't a good decision, but we have more time to discuss that.
Yes.
Jubilee FC trying to control.
The first 4K. Logan is dispossessed. Fremont. Okay. So there we go with Jubilee having a throw intercepted by Adolphus Foke. Henry Sando takes a throw. Golafale heads. It's a throw in for MPA Anchors. Dinawia throws. Maya Gallo is in possession. Blanco Mohammed. Adolphus finds Lynch. Lynch finds Jack Fremont. Jack is dispossessed. And it's found there. My MPA Anchors, they will fight for everything in this game. They know how to fight football. Gallo. Long ball from Maya Gallo onto Max Sparta Kekula. George Dawuda is on it. George Dawuda looks for Sparta. Jack Freeman is going to strike it, and he does, and it deflects. A declaration of intent from MPA Anchors there, and the few fans of MPA Anchor will love that one. Jack Freeman is on it, and it's a corner kick to be taken there by Koti Smart. That was the number 27 shirt for MPA Anchors will do a corner kick.
It was a great connection from Myers Gallo on the far flank to Mark Kekula, just managed to control things. But Jubilee FC, we have the defense well here.
Yeah.
Looking at MPA Anchors taking an early lead, we have this game tempo to increase.
If they do take an early lead, it's going to put them on the front foot. It's going to be better for them as a team, put them in a better position, and probably the psychology or the psyche of the team is going to lift up, and it makes them to feel as if they are there already. Yeah, first goal, good for them. Every team, that's what you want to be the first. And it creates room for Jubilee to open up because they might want to get an equalizer in this game. And that could just be where MPA could do the damage because they've got some pace up front with Darlington Lynch coming from one side and Matthew Logan also coming from the other side with George Dauda in the middle of the park, in the middle, in the straight in the backs opposite, directly opposite the goalkeeper. Yeah, so it could be a good one for them.
Jeremiah Capet was fouled in the process by Myers Gallo. But Capet is up now to continue on this fixture.
It's goal kick. The goalkeeper of Jubilee was on the floor. He's been attended to by the medics. And the Capet plays here. It just stopped. It's going to be, it's a fast break. Matthew Logan. MPA ankle stroke. It is a foul. It was. Well, it's a foul. It is a free kick. A long ball floated by Maya Gallo straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Capet. Jeremiah. Long one. Just into his own half on the edge of the halfway mark. Jubilee were picked up now. Looking for Gola Fale. Fale gets it on the edge of NPA ankle. Penetrator header. He's wearing the number 12 shirt, Christopher Capet.
I think that should have been at the back of the net.
Should have gotten at the back of the net. He didn't cushion well. It's coming across the face of the post. You need to keep it on target to beat Jereva. He didn't get it.
Look at this again.
That is what Jubilee brings to this game. And that is why we say this game is crucial. Every moment is crucial in this game.
Obviously, it is.
Long ball into the arms of the goalkeeper. He plays it for Sando. Sando plays it. Looking for Capet. Capet is challenged. Capet is stripped from behind by Daniel Weir.
That was careless from Daniel. That was careless.
Yeah, it is a foul. He's stripped from behind. His angle is touched. And the referee, Stanley Kona Jr., signals or whistles for a foul against MPA Anchors. The pace of this game, to the best of my knowledge, is going to be good. I know what MPA Anchors will bring to this game in terms of pace, except otherwise, Jubilee will have to stand up to their pace. I expect Jubilee will stand up. I've seen them play against Moscow. I've seen them play in other games. I do expect they will respond equally. Free kick taken, floater inside, headed there by Adolphus Foke, picked up by Jubilee. MPA will fight. Jack Freeman. And Jack is challenged. It should be a yellow card. It should be a yellow card. It is a yellow card.
Yes. That was just reckless from Curtis.
And it's
you can't do that. I don't
Alexander
think.
Curtis.
Yeah, you don't do that. And he shows no remorse of the foul he plays.
Yeah, no sportsmanship.
No sportsmanship.
Trust me, if Jack Freeman don't play this game well for MPA, it's not going to be a good game for MPA. He's one player who's got the character in the middle of the park, the spirit to lead in the middle of the park, the spirit to fight. Is a motivator. If he doesn't live up in this game, MPA are doomed.
Let's see whether MPA or Jubilee will maintain this pattern of play. I'll look at the completing of the game. from Jubilee Leguas MPA angles.
Jubilee under pressure there, and it is a goal kick. It's the last day of battle for either of these two teams. A win for any of them on the night to qualify to First Division football means a lot.
It means a lot to you, getting a change of status.
Yes. Okay. MPA anchor will work it up. This is Blanco looking for Kekula. Kekula has touched, leads him to play the ball into touch. MPA are dispossessed at least for a moment, but they find it back. Mark Kekula. Jack Freeman. This is a long ball. Curtis Smart looking to find Matthew Logan, and the ball bubbles into touch. Throw into Jubilee FC. Henry Sando will throw. Picked up by Jubilee, the dispossessed. Matthew Logan struggling, and Matthew is fouled. Jack Freeman gets a yellow card for dissent.
I think so.
Yeah.
You are not. I don't think Jack is the ref of this game.
Yeah, he doesn't have to talk to the referee. That is on that occasion. I think he wants to take the referee's responsibility.
Yeah, you don't need that. You have your own responsibility.
That is dissent.
Yeah,
that's
you don't do that.
For dissent.
But that's normal. That's normal in
Yeah,
football.
it's normal in football. I mean, you got to be a footballer. Stanley Kona Jr. gets a yellow card to Jack Freeman for dissent.
Sure. So Jack needs to be careful now.
Yeah, he's on a yellow card now. It looks dangerous. See some movement there. He plays it. And it beats Darlington Lynch. Long ball. It's not a good one. And Jubilee player will struggle to. I think the shortcoming of that Jubilee goalkeeper is that when he's staging those long balls, it's not as good as he wanted to be.
He has deficiency in kicking long balls.
Trouble there for the Jack Freeman. Jack is dispossessed. And this is where Jubilee are looking dangerous. 2 against 1. Blanco and Pierre Ankles will have to be careful. Jubilee are playing on the break. Here they are. Jubilee FC. It's a long ball. Looking for Kola Fale. And it's touched finally.
I think he never had his sight on that.
He didn't see that, and he tried his best to turn around, and the ball bubbles right on his forehead.
Sure.
A corner kick. Jubilee will have a corner kick. It has to be a Kola Fale's kick. Is it?
A Kola Fale or a Curtis kick?
Curtis or Kola Fale. Long ball floated, header side by Dufford Fuckett. George Dauda is in possession for MP Anchors. And he comes forward. George is challenged. George is dispossessed. Matthew Logan fights. Jubilee gets it. Sando Henry. Blanco is going for it. And it is a foul.
Yes. Christopher Capper.
Jerifa is touched, he's tripped. It is a foul.
Yeah. So Capper needs to be careful.
Yeah, it's Capper who touches the ref, the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is on the ball. He's in possession of the ball. It's a late tackle. For me, touch should have been a card, but probably the referee doesn't see anything wrong there. And he's causing the medics to get some treatment. It's 1-1 on aggregate here at the Antoinette Topmas Stadium.
And it's
LFA, second division, or you can say first division promotional playoff.
Yeah, we say it like that.
Mohamed Blanco, Maya Gallo is the captain. Adolphus Foke, Jack Fremont. Still Adolphus. Dispossess MPA. This is Jubilee. This is Jubilee. Jubilee will attack. It's a long ball and it's off target. Curtis Alexander.
I can remember Alexander Curtis scoring a beautiful free kick against Muscat FC on the last match day. But it went down 2-1 to Muscat at the SKD.
On the first 15 minutes of this game.
16 minutes.
16 minutes. And it's a yellow card. Mohamed Blanco gets a yellow card for MPA Anchors. 2 yellow cards for MPA Anchors.
And 2 to Jubilee as well.
2 to Jubilee. The referee is taking no nonsense at all, so to speak. Forgive me for my language, but
yeah, no stone will be untouched.
He's leaving no stone untouched in this game.
So NS, is that NS Gonga? Well, player of Jubilee FC is down.
Yes. It's the chap wearing the number 12 shirt.
That's Philip Manning. 17
so the
minutes
game has
gone.
come to a momentary standstill. And it's still 0-0. If it stays at 0-0 tonight or this afternoon, it means Jubilee
are into the first division.
Yes. MPA. Carlos strikes it. And it's brought back. MPA Anchors. That's MPA Anchors for you. Station on the tag is picked up by the goalkeeper, Cape. Challenge. Mohamed Blanco. Mark Kekula for MPA Anchors. They cross the halfway mark. Stage is a cross straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. It's not the kind of cross that Mark Kekula wants to play. You can see he's holding his head in disbelief. He thought he would have done well on that occasion. He doesn't do well. And it has to come back again. Opportunities have to come back.
Yeah, he posed too much power beyond that ball. So we got 19 minutes in this match.
Mark Kekula is looking for Darlington Lynch, and the passing link is closed. So it's going into touch quickly. A throw is made to Mohamed Blanco onto Coty Smart. Gallo. Gallo looking for a long ball, but it's a wasted ball from Maya Gallo. Long wasted ball from Maya Gallo on that occasion. Daniel Weah is under pressure, and he plays it to Mohamed Blanco. Smart Coty. Jack Fremont. MPA deep into that own half. Long ball now. Again, another wasted ball. No movement, no diagonal runs in that MPA team to get onto those long balls. It makes their game a bit difficult for them this afternoon.
They need to concentrate well. They need to concentrate well, yeah.
Jack Freeman makes it long for Daniel Weir. Daniel's left-footed ball into the half. George Dauda goes there. Some bit of confusion there. And Jubilee will try to take it from that defense. And the referee signals for a foul. A little bit of confusion between George Dauda and Darlington Lynch. That movement, it didn't click, but George Dauda would have been the best person clicking on that one. He had it on target because he was traveling from the left side, moving to the right side. George is traveling from the right, and he's moving to the left. Should have gotten his head on that one, but Darlington was there. So some bit of confusion.
Yeah, I think they communicated poorly. They need to do more than that.
Yeah.
They need to concentrate well, especially if you have opportunity in the 18-yard box.
You don't waste those
There where
opportunities.
people expect their concentration to be very high.
So far, so good. It's been a balanced game.
Yeah,
It's
it
an
is.
advantage. The referee should have played an advantage.
So probably we look at the condition of the player.
Okay, of the player.
So we look at the condition of Mark Kekula,
You're right.
see whether we need to give play on or not.
Yeah, you're right.
So we're gone 22 minutes, still goalless. That this result is in the favor of Jubilee FC.
Yeah, if it stays like this. If it stays like this. MPA will play some 30 meters into their own half. Away from the halfway mark, Maya Gallo.
So now we look at the touches,
Playing
how
it
many
to
players.
Logan. Logan is dispossessed. He doesn't get the perfect touch, perfect control on that one. Koti. Okay. This is Jack Freeman. He's the man who's going to engineer something for MPA in this game. He's dispossessed. Jubilee finds it. Jubilee will attack. Still Jubilee. Into MPS half. Jubilee will attack away from commentary position. It's a chap wearing the number 19 shirt for Jubilee FC.
That's Nicholas Lewian.
Yes, Lewian Nicholas. And Lewian does well in that location. However, he's dispossessed and MPA finds it. Intel, we are live from the Antoinette Topman Stadium. This is a first division promotional playoff between MPA Anchors and Jubilee Football Club. Maya Gallo to Adolphus Foke. MPA keeping possession. Floater inside. George Dauda tries to control. Dauda is dispossessed. Jubilee finds it. Curtis. MPA finds it rather. Jubilee dispossessed. Adolphus Foke. Jack Freeman. Matthew Logan. Still Logan. Finds Weir. Oh my God. And it's Weir who is dispossessed there. Yeah, he lost his composure there. Then it just made it sneak away from him. With Jubilee finding that breather to come forward.
Yeah, his control was pulled. The ball went away from him. But he was in a perfect position. That was a beautiful pass from Jack Freeman. But we didn't just do well with that.
Well, I told you, if Jack Freeman doesn't play, MPA doesn't play football. He's wearing the number 21 shirt for MPA Anchors. He sees, he's a visionary, he's a technical, tactical awareness footballer. Jack Freeman, that's what he does. And every time he flops, MPA finds it difficult to play football.
I've known him for quite a long time from Hodor FC. He went on to Barak Young Contributors to Jack Freeman. So he has spent a longer time in Liberian football now. Alongside George Dauda, Miles Gatto,
Yes.
Jerry Varr, All of them came from BYC,
Yes.
and they are here with MPA Angers.
Yes. Mark Sparta Kekula is challenged. They need to find an early goal in this game. We've gone a bit over 20 minutes. Sparta lays it off and this straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. MPA piling the pressure. Jubilee was staying strong in this one. It's a long one from Cape, anticipated in the 88. So straight into MPA's half. This is Slawil. Controls. He finds his teammate there. Slawil goes forward.
Christopher Capet.
Cape is being challenged by Maya Gallo. MPA finds it now. Maya is strong. Jack Freeman controls. This is Scotty Smart. MPA. Play football, MPA anchors. MPA still fucking working their passes. Stop this little passing links. And Jubilee will return the attack now. MPA anchors. Mohamed Blanco. Looking to play for George Dawuda. He's the leading striker for this team. Plays long into MPA's half. George Dawuda will get on it! And he scores a test. And then sneaks away from the goal. Just inches. And the cases you can say almost the face of the post.
That was a mistake from the defense of Jubilee FC.
Yes.
They were to be punished from Mark Daniels' mistake.
Yeah.
But George Dawuda didn't have his left foot placed perfectly on it as the ball just rolled across the goal line. Let's see this again. See George move on. And the ball just moved in front of goal.
Yeah.
And the fans of MPA Angers thought that the ball was just rolling in.
For a moment, I thought it was on target. Trust me.
Sure.
From commentary position, from the way he played it. But then it sneaked off the face of the post.
Yeah, that was a dangerous mistake from Mark Daniels of Jubilee FC. But George Dawuda missed up on that. So we have gone 28 minutes in the first half. Still goalless here. Capet puts his left foot into it. Cleared by Henry Sano.
And the ball is fought for in the middle of the park. Winsett is that man at the first bucket. MPA will be on the back foot. Jubilee will attack. MPA dispossesses Jubilee. And MPA will not attack. Darlington Lynch, he has to play on his left foot. He does. Comes on his left foot. Leaves it for Jack Freeman. Mark Sparta Kekula. Looking for a long ball. Floating side. Josh Dawuda. This could be trouble. Matthew Lovett goes there. And it's a goal. MPA anchor strikes. And it's the unusual defender. They've got everything into it now. And MPA anchors are in this game. Daniel Weir scores for MPA anchor. An unusual goal scorer.
An unusual goal scorer and a beautiful goal. A great time.
And the stadium erupts into a rapturous glee. Daniel Weir, the defender, overlaps. And he scores for MPA Anchors. Their quest to become a first division team ever since the beginning of the second phase of this league is on course. Unrelenting, unwavering. That spirit lives on.
That was a clever strike there by Daniel Weir. Great cross. You can uproot Mark Kekula from the far right flank. He had a beautiful cross in that slipped up on the leg of on the leg of Logan. Logan wanted to control that,
Yeah, he tried
but
to
he slipped
control
up on
Buffalo and
it,
slipped
and
up.
it just landed before Daniel Weir, who
Yeah.
just slashed it as a bit goalkeeper carpet, giving MPA Angles the lead. Like I told you,
Two
Theo,
goals to one on aggregate.
sure it's 2 goals to 1, but like I told you, Theo, at this moment you go ahead because you are playing home. You already went down. You are playing away. You already went down 1-1 to your opponent at home. So this time around, you need to take the lead. But let's see how far it goes on.
Well, a second goal for MPA closes it all because they will be miles ahead of Jubilee in terms of the technical calculations because they are playing away now.
Of
So
course, they
they've
are.
got a 1-0 lead. If they come up with a second in this game, it's going to be good for them. Anchors lead 1-0 in this game. We somewhere on the 30th minute mark.
Sure, 31, 32 minutes.
Max Patakekula. Long one. Matthew Logan is moving underneath it, but the goalkeeper comes up. It's intercepted. The referee says it's a handball. It's dangerous for the goalkeeper, Capet. He tried to play it, intercepted by Jack Freeman quickly. And Jack Freeman was about to return the attack. The
Sure,
referee signal for a
yeah,
handball.
you need to come back.
Yeah.
You committed an infringement.
And the ball will come towards commentary position. Well, same story last week, last Tuesday. MPA took the lead. Jubilee fought hard, came from behind, balanced at 1-1. It probably could be the same story, except it changes
Let's
to the
see.
last minute. So it remains like that to the last minute of this game.
Let's see how far it goes. But MPA might not want to have that same mistake taking place.
Yeah, I think they must have learned from the first game a lot. They made some mistakes, and well, let's hope they can capitalize on those mistakes and move forward as a team.
Yes, they know exactly this is the final stage.
Yeah, it's
This
the
is the
last
final fixture. So any mistake you made, you have yourself to blame.
Yeah.
So they have taken the lead already and would not want such mistake to be taken. But Mark Kakula continued to put more powers behind the ball.
I think.
For every time he raised his leg, the ball go across the goalpost.
Yeah,
You
think
saw
about
that
it. You should
brilliant,
know- yeah,
that
you should-
brilliant
you should
cross.
know the distance.
Yeah, that brilliant
You
cross
know.
that resulted to the goal.
Yeah.
I think he needs to understand that.
This
But
is
MPA Angers,
turns the attack 3 against. Wow,
it was
three
fully,
against one
yeah,
there
it was
on that
fully
occasion.
controlled by George Dowda.
George Dowda did not find his composure on that. Curtis. Find Henry Sando. Sando moves forward. And MPA will fight. Curtis, MPA will fight. And Jubilee keeps possession. Jubilee will control now. Good game. And it's Alex Potter who plays it. Mark Daniel and Alex Potter sit in the heart of that Jubilee defense. Mohamed Blanco. NPA Ankles. Good game there from them. But it's intercepted. Dispossessed is foul in the process. And Jack Freeman is lying on the floor. The referee will call the medics for some attention to be given to Jack Freeman. MPA Ankles lead here by a goal to nil. First division playoff, promotional playoff. Spent relegated last season. They are fighting heaven and earth to go back to the first division. It's been an incredible season for MPA Anchors. They stood on for 49, it's a 46, 49 points. Yeah, I think it was 46 points on the log. Intercepted George here. And it's a wrong one. Matthew Logan. He's one of those youngsters in the MPA team who is going to grow. And Henry Sando. Maya Gallo Hess. Daniel Weir blows on the chest of Curtis Alexander. Adolphus will go in for that tackle. Curtis well controlled. Good game from Alexander Curtis in the middle of the park. Mark Sparta Kekula. George Weir will go there. Josh Dawuda actually. But he's commonly known as George Weir. He's commonly called George Weir by his colleagues.
Yes, commonly he's called George Weir.
Yeah.
But rightfully, he's George
Dawuda. Score 3 hat-tricks in the second phase of this competition.
Brilliant
And
goal scorer.
move himself to, I think, 16, 17 goals thereabouts. Great season. Jubilee will come forward. And it's a play. It's possessed. Maya Gallo fights for it. Matthew Logan comes up. Matthew fights. Jubilee finds it. Still Jubilee. Finding a way through. It's into the penalty box. Saved by Jereva. Foke Adolphus. Matthew Logan.
Jubilee's substitution is in the making.
Yes.
It's unusual to see this kid coming off the bench.
Yeah,
Don't know why.
Probably wanted to play a tactical game today.
Yes.
And
That's Lester Moore.
yeah, Lester Moore.
He's a regular starter for them.
Yeah.
But today he's coming off the bench.
They probably wanted to play some tactical game today. Curtis. NPA. The lead here by go to nil. They've got to work. They need some working ethics in this game. And there they go. Jubilee will find it. Jubilee just possessed. The referee signals it's a foul.
Yeah, that was a great run by Oscar Golafari. He managed his way through the defense. That's the attacking pairing of Jubilee FC.
Intercepted by Darlington Lynch. But dispossessed once again by Jubilee. And Jubilee will find it. Sando, Henry. This could be Curtis goes. Curtis, he got this could be trouble. It is an own goal.
It is.
It is an own goal.
An own goal.
MPA Anchors is Max Patak Tekula who touches the ball. But good run there for Curtis. He fights Maya Gallo, finds his way through, squares it across the face of the post, and a touch by Mark Spartakakula, and it's 1-1. MPA 1, Jubilee 1.
But Christopher Capel was the man who confused the defense of MPA Angles.
Yeah.
He tried to do a bicycle or acrobatic, can we call it?
And probably they thought he was on the ball already.
And
he missed it.
He missed it, and Mark
And the ball banged into Akekula. And they went on target, beating goalkeeper Jereva.
So substitution will take place now. Number 2 is out as Mark Daniel. He makes way for Lester Moore. Like I told you, Alexander Curtis is normally noticed to be in the central defense for Jubilee FC. So now he's moving to his usual spot for Jubilee FC.
That was some tactical game.
So yeah,
I did say the coaches will have to think deep in this game. I think they've got their problem solved already. They wanted to kind of absorb the pressure for MPA anchors in the first half. They probably have done that, and let's see how the second half is going to be for them in this game. Darlington Lynch. Darlington goes there. Darlington is challenged, and it's a foul. 1-1 from the Antoinette Topman Stadium in the LFA First Division Promotional Playoff. MPA 1, Jubilee 1.
And a win in this
breathtaking first half.
And a win in this special, we see the team going
adrenaline in the first
to
half.
the First Division.
Somebody somewhere is eyeing First Division football. The two of them, you can say, are eyeing First Division football, but somebody is going to be there ahead of the other. One is got to stay in the Second Division, any which way it goes. In the meantime, it is a free kick. It will be taken by Jack Freeman. See some movement there. Maya Gallo is there. Jack is going to float that one. He floats it. Header and touched by the goalkeeper. Well, he should have allowed it. Matthew Logan floats it back. Headed by Maya Ennis. And it's touched by Mohamed Blanco. Almost on target.
It just skinned the
pass. It's kisses. You can say.
Yes.
It's a love with the crossbar.
Yes.
Kisses
but
the crossbar.
Jubilee FC was saved by the crossbar.
Yeah.
I foresee tiredness now.
It's lying on the floor. And it's 1-1. The medics are calling. It is Jack Freeman, I think, who is sitting on the deck. Well, let's hope he doesn't leave this game for MPA anchors, because I've always said, seeing his game, if he doesn't live up, it's difficult for MPA anchors to stand up. In that middle of the park, he is the driving force for MPA anchors.
So it's not a good sign for them if Jack Freeman is being substituted.
Yes.
MPA anchors, let's see how best they will work this out.
He is a workaholic younger man.
Very workaholic.
When he's on top of his game, you see MPA. Yeah, he's on his feet. He's going back. He signals the assistant referee.
But he might not end this game. I'm very sure to you.
Yeah, he's a strong footballer. I've seen him in some games. I remember MPA Anchor versus Tony FC right here, and the substitution list was already exhausted, and he was kept in that game to the finish. He has the character to endure. Let's hope he continue on this occasion. But in the meantime, it's Jubilee. Good football from Jubilee FC. They're standing tall against MPA Anchor on this occasion, trust me.
So now, the both wings of Jubilee FC are active now.
Yes,
you have Lester Moore and Nicholas Slavian. The defense of MPA needs to be careful. That's similar thing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nicholas Slavian.
Mohamed Blanco commits a foul. Guess, is he gonna? Well, it's good for Jubilee. It's around 23 meters, probably from where we sit from commentary position. And if they are able to get it on target, if they are able to keep this one on target, it puts them.
So we are hitting the end of the first half. Free kick to Jubilee FC. Let's see. 2 minutes will be added on.
It's Sander who is going to take that one.
So 2 minutes have been added on by Stanley Conan Jr. So free kick Jubilee FC.
It's Flux. It's not Henry Sando. He left it for his teammate. And it's Philip Mane. Back to Philip Mane.
His touches are perfect.
Yeah. Philip Mane goes back. Sando. And MPA is another foul. Pressure is in the last stages of this game on MPA anchors.
They need to be careful.
Yes.
So Philip Mane, the man on top of the ball,
Yeah.
very outstanding. His
looking for
touches
some
on the
movement
ball.
there.
Yeah. Give great passes, great interception for Phillips. He takes the
Flo
kick.
set. Looking there for Leicester Moore, but has to go up. Jubilee's long ball floater into MPA's half, but at the first Fouquet gets it. MPA will come out of their own half, but it's still into their own half, 10 meters away from the halfway mark. Now they cross the halfway mark. At the first Fouquet keeps it on the, well, should be keeping the ball on the floor. He should be keeping it on the floor. He's playing area balls. It's not going to help MPA. This is where Jubilee are going to be dangerous. Leicester Moore, it floats offside. The ball rolls offside. And it's quickly thrown in. Matthew Logan. Jack Freeman. Still Jack Freeman. Come to. And it's the end of the first half. 1-1 here from the Antoinette Topman Stadium. The LFA First Division League promotional playoff. The second division rather, but it's a first division promotional playoff. And the two teams, a winner on aggregates will qualify for the first division. It's been a breathtaking first half. Win Gaga MPA came from went ahead, took the lead. Jubilee came back and got an equalizer. So it's 1-1. MPA Anchors won, Jubilee won. And we have to end the first half like this. Let's hope if they do come back. First, your own analysis of the first half, Win.
It was an equal first half. Looking at both teams, like I said, looking at both teams coming up, know exactly what they are up for. So they had a great game. They created their own chances, but it was perfect for MPA Angles, who took the lead through Daniel Weir, but didn't maintain the pressure of Jubilee FC as they went on to scoring their own goal. But
So-
let's see it. Second half is a big
It's
45
probably gonna be,
minutes.
the last 45
45
minutes
minutes.
will be too breathtaking. It's going to be tough. But in the meantime, we will take a break. We'll come back for the continuation of the second half.
Sure. All right, we are back. Yeah, we are back uh, into the second and final half inside the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium. Is the fixture between Jubilee FC and MPA Angers. There's a return facial is one at piece right here, and the aggregate winner will move on to the first division. Jubilee FC similarly in the first leg took the lead, but when
it was MPA who took the lead.
it was MPA who took the
Jubilee
lead,
came
yeah,
from
and Jubilee came.
one apiece.
Yeah, so
as we
similar.
speak, we've got two apiece. So 2-2 on aggregate. Well, the best team on the night, I think MPA have created more chances. So too at Jubilee, they've shown class on the night. I think they stood up to the task. They know what this game is all about. Their mentality is strong. So Jubilee have really demonstrated character in this game. It's a balanced game so far. We're looking forward to a second half that's going to be breathtaking. Last 45 minutes. After this 45 minutes, well, it could be done and dusted for either of the teams. One of these teams is going to be a second division team still, and the other is going to be a first division team.
So as I was saying, similar format from the first leg where MPA Angers took the lead. Jubilee came from the back to climax the game one apiece. Is the same thing here. MPA Angers took the lead and Jubilee closed up at the edge of the first half. So it's 1-1. Second half has kicked off.
Yes. Second half, hostilities have kicked off. Maya Gallo's first long ball. The goalkeeper for Jubilee tries to dribble, finds Curtis to Sando. Philip. This could be trouble for Jubilee MP Anchors. George Dawuda.
It was.
Well, so he's 1v1 with the defender. Should have gone right and then scored the ball.
It was a good attempt on George.
Not bad.
He thought to pass.
Yeah, he was looking for Jack Freeman.
But that was a great defensive work from Alexander and Curtis.
Yes, it was. It was a good defending work. And, but again, the attempt is good. For me, going right and square would have been the best option. A substitution is about to be made.
And number 14 will be introduced.
Matthew Logan comes up. Jefferson Yapa comes in. He comes in with great pace. He comes in with all of the speed that MPA need to score these goals. Yapa has it. Maya Gallo has. This could be trouble.
Innocence Yapa. Darlington Lynch. Strike was saved by Christopher Capet. MPA coming up lively. 2 goal scoring opportunities already being.
Coach is smart. Mohamed Blanco. The referee should blow on that occasion because, oh my God, how did he blow against Blanco? Because the players, number 12 is standing on the floor. He did not go to air. I mean, how can he? But anyway, it's his decision.
Probably.
I think Capet, right, should have gone in the air for the ball. He didn't leave the floor. But again, well, it's the referee's decision. But in the meantime, it's MPA on the back foot.
Sure.
And Jared Varr will play a very long one. It's anticipated. This game is a mind game. Trust me. The psychology of this game is strong. Jared Varr. Darlington Lynch finds it, looking for George Dawuda on his play by Curtis Alexander. MPA Anchors once again initiating win.
Show they are initiating everything here. Coming up, creating a lot of chances. in the opening up of the second half. But Jubilee FC tried to maintain those pressure from MPA angles. MPA still moving on. Yakpa still managed to connect the teammate, but finally clears the way by this defender of Jubilee FC. MPA still with Jefferson Yakpa on the far flank, but he lost it out again. Clears. And there's Gonga. Jubilee FC, great connection. Daniel, Jack Freeman, 2 pass. Dowdow's still moving on. Freeman, great defensive work there. Brilliant defending there by Alexander Curtis.
Dauda is looking for a penalty. The referee says nothing wrong.
But it was a good combination there of Jack Freeman and George Dowda. Great play, Jubilee FC. Jeremiah Capet sends it long, but Blanco was there. Jubilee, that's MPA Angers. Great play. He chips it through. Stanley Corner says a fair play there. Blanco has it back in midfield.
Yeah, it's tough, it's physical. The adrenaline. Darlington Lynch comes back. Darlington Lynch is pulled. The referee sees nothing wrong.
He gives players the advantage to that. Yes. Yakpa. Great defensive work there. Oscar. MPA Jack Freeman wins it. Great play. He plays it in front. Jefferson Yakpa. Yakpa crosses it through. Offside. Dowda.
Offside. Yeah.
I love that sacrifice of Jack Freeman.
Yeah. Jack is the workaholic. I told you that in this game, if he doesn't live up, MPA are doomed.
Now Ernest Gonga. Heavily marked by Myers Gallo. Gallo committed a foul in the process. MPA angles Jack Freeman. Jefferson Yakpa trying to go through, but Alexander Curtis move on to clear for Jubilee FC. Both teams from left to right mounting all needed pressure. Manen. Great play, Jubilee FC. Kwame Wallow sends a long ball. Darlington Lynch is there fighting his way. Lynch, he managed to get it, but intercepted by Manen. But Stanley Conan finally calls for a foul. He thought to give Darlington Lynch a play on after he was chipped from the beginning.
Yeah.
Great defensive work now. Jubilee FC, Jeremiah Capet sends it long. Oscar Golafale intercepts. Mane makes it long, but Gallo will do the dirty work as Daniel Weir. Great play, Yakpa. So Jubilee FC will respond now from the attacking end. Nicholas Slavion on the far flank. Slavion, great defensive work there by Daniel Weir.
Yeah.
So it seems like Daniel Weir and Mark Kekula have swapped win.
Yes, they have swapped 2 defenders. I mean, people are playing on the side of the pitch.
Yes.
In that defense.
Because I noticed Daniel Weir operating from the left flank, while Mark Kekula was operating from the right flank. This time around is the opposite for the both players. Jefferson Yakpa. He controls for MPA Angers. Yakpa Jefferson. He connects the teammate on a far flank. Try to beat by this player. Heavily marked. But managed to connect Jack Freeman. Jack Freeman chips it through. Great save by Jeremiah Capper. Capper launches through for Leicester Mo. Leicester versus Mark Kekula. Kekula plays it out. 4-2. Great reception here.
Yeah,
I love the attacks.
Where I told you the second half will be tough. I mean, everybody is turning up to this game. They know it's got to be a difficult second half. Either of the two teams on this occasion in the last 45 minutes will live up to expectation, and they could be a first division team. One of them could stay. So mindset is different now. The attitude is different now. Everything is in it. They've got to stand up to it. They've got to go and play football in the last 45 minutes of this game. I think they are doing just that.
Sure, they are. For every attack, there is an equal or opposite reaction.
Yeah, I mean.
So, for every time MPA Angers moves into the half of Jubilee, Jubilee collects the ball and do the opposite to MPA Angers. That's how the game is going on now. But Jeremiah Capet is down. Capet is finally up. But signaling for a cap. You know, the sun is blazing from the far flank of Jeremiah Capel, so he will need a face cap to help him out.
Yeah.
Why in it?
You have to be careful because the sun could cause. Okay.
Yes, he will be
cap heading to him there.
Yeah, a cap will be given to him.
And so the sun, the reflection from the sun, at least. Okay. There you go.
I think he has no excuse again.
No.
Play continue. Jack Freeman lost it out. Joe to Jubilee FC. So Henry Sando will take the Joe quickly. Henry to Ernest Gonga. Gonga puts a hairs with more power. So George Dowdow collects it but lost it out to a heavy mark defense of Jubilee. Curtis to Philip Manning. The Miffy master of Jubilee FC. Leicester didn't control well, gone out. 4-2 to MPA Angers. Yakpa moves to two players of Jubilee. Yakpa finally fouled by Curtis.
Yeah. It's another foul.
It's a foul in a promising position for MPA Angers.
So it's Jubilee that commits that foul, right?
So Jack Freeman, Mario Gallo, and Blanco are on top of this. Let's see.
You can say it's around 35 yards. Probably Maya Gallo could do something. He has the power. He could put it through the wall strictly into the arms or maybe through the arms of the goalkeeper. But it has to be on target. 35 yards away from goal.
It must work. You see, goalkeeper Jeremiah Capper, he has taken out the face cap
and
that he requested
those
for.
NBA players should be anticipating.
Yeah, so now you look at Capper. He have removed the cap. Maya Gallo's moved there. A long strike, but far away from reality.
Yes.
But I think Capper could be blamed if that's going to be a goal.
Well,
he requested for a cap. They gave him the cap.
And then he takes off the cap when it matters most on that occasion.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you don't need to do that if you can make it by putting up your hands. Albeit, no goal to MPA. Sano. Foul committed by Myers Gallo. It will be Jubilee free kick Manen and Ernest Gonga doing their own connection there. A long ball to Ellis Porter.
That puts up a chase.
Porter launches back to Capet. Capet connects Manen. Manen controls well. Very experienced. Very great in midfield.
Yeah, I think you can see the coach of MPA. The defense is
it's
staying
Capet
back.
again. You see him.
Come forward.
Capet again, still dancing in midfield. Give a
Yeah.
true pass intended for Christopher Capet.
One carpet to another carpet. It's
But
Mane actually. It's Mane actually.
it's
looking
Manen.
fine.
We have another Capet
Yeah.
between the sticks.
Yeah.
So Capet starts from the pool and Capet ends at the top for Jubilee FC. That's lovely
Yeah.
in a way. Blanco with it. Great move. Miss pass to Jack Freeman. So Leicester move, controls for Jubilee. Keep the ball in play. Sano to Mane. Philip. Philip back to Sano. Mane again. Mane connects, but this could be a troublesome pass. Javier foul on Oscar Golafale. Free kick to Jubilee FC. The pace of this game is dropping bit by bit.
Yeah.
And I think the strong will survive this competition.
Trust me. It has to be a mind game now.
Sure.
Psychology. You know, that's when you know how strong a team is. George Dawuda is fighting for everything for MPA anchors. And Jubilee, Alexander Curtis is also fighting gallantly to defend every move.
Mane play quickly to Enes Gonga.
Well, you must give him credit. You know, Philip Mane, he is the man in the middle of the park for Jubilee FC.
Of course, he's the man who keeping up the pace alive in midfield for Jubilee FC.
And his height reminds me of N'Golo Kante of
Of
Chelsea.
course.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. At the first 4K, he's one man who has been so fantastic in the middle of the park for MPA anchors.
So Smart will play along for the goal scorer Daniel Weah. Weah chips it through intended for Dauda, but Alexander Curtis destroyed that. Enes Gonga, Kona gave play on along one intended for Leicester Moore. Leicester Moore, he builds up from Makekula, but Makekula continues to fight Moore. Moore turns finally. Moore beats by Mark. Moore again against Gallo. Chips at you. Great defensive work there by Daniel. Finally, Gallo clears out, but Mane will keep it in play. Enes Gonga lost it out finally. MPA will do the vice versa now. Smart. Smart makes it long for Jefferson Yakpa. Porto is there. He sends it to our commentary booth. Daniel Weah, he plays to Yakpa. Gonga. Foke. Mac. Yakpa. Daniel, pull pass. Now, Nicholas Lyons, Jubilee FC. A true pass, but Miles Gallo intercepted that brilliantly. Miles Gallo now moving on. He sends it high in the sky. Darlington Lynch, can he collect it? Yes, he controls perfectly with his left foot. Lynch, he chips it in front. A long strike. Great power, but far from reality.
Yeah, Coty Smart is one fine player on occasion like those. And he just, just didn't do it properly. But trust me, he got the power. He got the ability to strike it on target. On that occasion, he didn't really do well. But that's one of his qualities. That's one of his specialty.
So Abraham Jackson has been introduced. He replaced Christopher Capper here. Let's see what flavor Jackson will add to this match. Not a good clearance through to MPA Angers. So Blanco will play long to Jerry Va. Time is going on gradually, eating up gradually as MPA continue to play in their own half. Porto, can we control this from this point? Yes. Daniel. Great work. Foul. Beautiful play there by Philip Manen.
Yeah, I think Jefferson Yapa, with all his speed, he has not found his way behind the Jubilee defense. I think Jubilee has tactically managed this game so far to contain this MPA team. But again, we talked about the intensity. We talked about why this game will be a very, very hard-fought game for either of the two teams because it is something at stake.
Show Kwame Wallo has been very exceptional to stop all of the attempts from Jefferson Yakpa. But I can't just stop talking about Philip Manen.
Yeah,
Very energetic in central midfield for Jubilee FC.
He is a workaholic. And
Kwame Wallo sends a long throw. Here's away. MPA angles. We attack again. Kwame again stops Jefferson Yakpa. Philip takes it quickly to his teammate. Great play between Philip Manen and Ernest Gonga. Along one, Nicholas Slavian on the far flank against Daniel Weir. Gone out. Daniel wins a substitution of MPA in the making. Man wearing jersey number 9 will be
Christian Bala.
introduced. Christian Bala. Let's see who Bala will replace for Jubilee FC. That's MPA Angus.
Yeah, he's going to come in for probably Darlington Lynch will come on.
So Christian Bala. Let's see who making way. It's George Dauda.
Well,
I don't know
George
what
Dauda,
type of strategy it
it
is.
is not, to the best of my knowledge, the best substitution that should.
But
be
let's
made.
see.
Well,
Let's see how there's a wake up. George Dauda scored
to put
3
Jefferson-
hat-tricks.
put Jefferson Yapa in the middle of the park because he's not succeeding on the right side. Well, the thing about Jefferson Yapa is whether he's going to be patient in that role. He's not good at being patient there, and he's not good at making those diagonal runs. So put him in the middle of the park makes it easy for Jubilee to keep possession. Well, let's hope and see how it's going to work for them. But it's a tactical game. Let's hope it's going to be successful. But his pace, Christian Bala comes on. He's got good pace.
The first attempt wasn't bad. He wins a corner. Christian Bala.
Yeah, he's got pace. He's got some power. And that's what he has. That's the beauty of his game. So talk about the conversion with Yapa in the middle of the park.
For me, I don't see it working from that point.
Well,
But
let's
that
see.
technical know-how in central row might not work for MPA Angus. But let's see how far it goes. Lynch. Myers in the air. Mark Kekula trying to control Kekula. Lynch finally. But Kekula committed a hand. Stenekona says.
Yeah. Which is another foul.
Sure it is. It's an infringement.
It's an infringement, so
Porter. Not a good one, but Nicholas Slavian managed to get it. Nicholas Ibrahim. Nicholas, he makes a run. Finally, Jubilee FC. Nicholas, he gives a chupa. Leicester in an open position. What an opportunity miss up.
well, he is a big disappointment to Jubilee. I mean, you can't be a striker in that position. You got a free ball. It comes on the face, across the face of goal. You move in there as an attacker. You just needed that touch. He let his team down on this occasion. Talking about first division play, that was the moment for them.
That wasn't the right moment to miss such an opportunity in a competition like this.
In games like this,
Leicester
don't miss
more.
your chances. Leicester more.
It was a beautiful connection between Nicholas Lyon and Abraham Jackson. But Leicester Moore didn't finish the work for them. Javier, they continue their tactic now. Nicholas committed a foul on Blanco.
Yeah, Mohamed Blanco. It's a
Mohamed.
foul.
Great game. This evening, or you may say this afternoon, wherever you are. We are Intel Sports bringing you live coverage of the return leg fixture between Jubilee FC and MPA Angles. It is a first division promotional playoff.
Yes.
The winner from here will participate in the first division league. Jubilee FC, Nicholas Slavian, Nicholas versus Mohamed Blanco. Nicholas wants to goal himself. Nicholas again deflected on Miles Gallo, but Nicholas continued to fight his way through. Finally, he lost it up. Now Lynch Darlington, he lost it up finally again. Yeah. I remember Darlington Lynch from Catchers FC 3 to 4 season back. Very outstanding kid.
Yeah, he is a fine footballer, Darlington Lynch. And
so Nicholas is down.
It's a tough day for both teams. You know, it's a game of mentality. It's a game of psyche. It's a game where, you know, you got to be composed mentally. You know, I think they require that mental toughness to endure to the end of this game. Well, you can say either of the two teams have played very well. You can credit them. They live up to the occasion. But again, you know, mentality counts in this game. It's a team with a strong mentality that's going to endure to the end and probably win this game. They've got to keep creating those chances. They've got to keep making those moves. You can't give it up until the final whistle is blown.
You need to continue the fight to the end. Kwame, Aloncho, Jubilee FC, but MPA will launch it now. But Kape, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I think what MPA need to do, you know, they've got Jefferson Yapa, who is good at, who got some pace. So they've got to keep their game closer, come to the halfway mark, look for some penetration, and give him that little bit of space to do some running. And probably, you know, he could go because they've now placed him in the middle of the park. In the center, it means they have to do penetration. He is the man who comes with that pace in the game. So they're looking for penetration for Jefferson Yapa to pounce on. So they have to come, bring this game to the middle of the park, and then come right in the center to keep or sustain the pressure on Jubilee FC.
Theo, I continue to talk about the technical know-how of a central forward. I don't just see it working.
Yeah, he's not a natural center forward.
But be it Jack Freeman with a free kick. Abraham Jackson didn't get it. Finally cleared by Manen. Mohamed Blanco. That wasn't a great one. Stanley Conan signal for far. Manen take it on quickly to his teammate. Now Nicholas getting a better share of the ball. This time around, Nicholas for Jubilee FC. Nicholas, move on.
Good defending from Mohamed Blanco.
Great.
Always on top of his game.
So now the defense.
It's a young defender, so much energy, so much physique.
Sure.
He's always going to be there for MPA. He's there on that occasion once again.
Sure. The defense of MPA needs to be careful. But Nicholas is down. It is not a good sign for Jubilee FC.
Yeah, he should be in this game for Jubilee. He should end this game for Jubilee. He's the one who is driving Jubilee forward. Nicholas Slewen, if he leaves this game, to the best of my knowledge, they've got nothing no creator in this game. If they leave this game, probably they've got nothing to run for in front of the MPA goal.
They still have Leicester Moore, but Leicester Moore hasn't come on yet.
Yeah, I think Leicester.
That tough intensity, that runs from Leicester Moore, I'm yet to see it. Nicholas has been the one keeping this game alive for Jubilee FC.
He has been.
Now he's in pain, probably, but not continuing this game. I'm not sure, but let's see how far it goes. Howbeit, it's corner kick to Jubilee FC, and it's NS Gonga with the corner. Chepsechu Makekula has, but still in the half of MPA. Jerry Val, great goalkeeping. Now, this is the fast break we talk about. Where is Alexander Yakpa? Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, Jefferson Yapa, and I think that's where I always talk about the team must be able to stage counter-attack. They don't have it in that situation. Yapa should be moving diagonal. Yapa should be beating on this one. You can see it's easy to beat him on the ball.
He will be beaten over and over because that's not his proper role. Now, Forke, corner smart. Daniel, great play. He chips at you. Great save.
Straight
That
into the
carpet.
air. Fantastic football from Daniel Weir. Excellent pace. His game has lifted up in the second half. He scored that goal for MPA Anchors. And you can see he's still got the spirit to drive MPA Anchor forward. Lovely play, lovely cross, but straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Jubilee are standing up to MPA Anchors.
That was clever from
Slewe
Daniel.
is back?
Yeah, he's back.
Yes.
So now the fans of Jubilee can have a bit of smile.
Yeah.
But Daniel had a great play. Christian Gbara falls. Stanley Conan says he has no interest in that.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Great play. Finally, Stanley Conan signals a whistle in favor of Christian Gbara. Play taken quickly down by Jack Freeman. Now, Lynch. Daniel, another excellent control by Daniel. Lynch, Daniel moving on, but ball falls behind Daniel. Oscar, oh, Nicholas wasn't.
MPA will sustain the pressure.
Yes, now it's MPA. Great play. Jefferson Yakpa, Christian Gbara, offside, Jack Freeman. Great call by Ephraim Grant, the assistant referee number 1.
Yeah. It's a tough game.
I like the fair share of the game, the fair attack.
Yeah.
Man Philip. He always controls the ball on the floor, look forward to his teammates, and gave an excellent pass. Great work. But Stanley says a foul against
Yes, it is Philip.
Philip Manning. I can just stop loving his game.
Well, they need a last minute fight. They need a last minute spirit to keep this game on. Either of the two teams will have to fight to the last minute.
Kwame sends it long. It's a chase now between Ibrahim and Myers. Gallo Myers has it to Jerry Val. Great defensive work there. Smart with it. Connect Jack Freeman. Jack turns in midfield. Still Jack Freeman. Connect a double Forky. Darlington Lynch still fighting his way through. Lynch back to a double. A double slash it to Daniel Weir. Weir chips at you. This is troublesome.
Yeah. He wants to catch the goalkeeper in the way. I mean, yes, on a day like this, you've got to be thinking as a player.
Sure. But Capet managed to control that foul committed by Mohamed Blanco. It's still 1-1 here. Aggregate remains 2-2.
2-2 on aggregate.
When it remains like this, we go to extra time probably.
Yes.
Oscar Golafare, he moves to connects Kwame Waddle. Kwame with it. Kwame crosses to. Here's away by Mohamed Blanco. Smart with it. He makes it long for Jefferson Yakpa. Yakpa lost it up carelessly again.
Well, I think today is not his day, Jefferson Yapa.
Maybe it is not his day.
Yes. They should draw a tactical game plan for him. I mean, he's got that pace. He's not living up to expectation. Raphael City is going to come on probably to add some spice. Maybe he's the one who's going to change the dynamics for MPA Anchors. He's got some pace. But again, Jefferson Yapa got the pace. We're not seeing much of him. Raphael City probably could change the dynamics. He's young.
Very young.
Yeah.
I remember him from Ghana's VFC.
Yeah, had an interaction with, had some stint with Ghana VFC.
Yes. So let's see whether Raphael City can have a change in this game. Habie play continuing here. Blanco has it back.
Well, the most unfortunate thing ever for Jefferson Yapa is going to be happening. He's going to be come on in the second half, and he's going to be substituted.
that psychologically might affect him.
Yeah.
But he might be relieved if the team qualifies.
Yeah.
Substitution making Jefferson Yakpa will make way for Raphael
Too
Sedi.
bad for Jefferson Yapa.
He moves
Too
out.
bad for Jefferson Yapa. Came on as a second half substitute. And he's been substituted. Had a bad day.
It's not a great day for Yakpa.
Well, Jefferson Yapa substituted. MPA lacked the stint in front. I thought for me,
That was reckless
yeah, it's a
on
late
the part
tackle.
of Ernest Gonga.
Ernest Gonga,
You don't
it's a
do
late
that.
tackle.
You don't do that to your opponent.
Yeah.
You don't do that. He has been punished for his attitude.
Yeah.
Blanco takes it long. Christian Barra. Hand committed by Darlington Lynch. Curtis will restart play for Jubilee FC. Curtis make it long. Jerry Va comes out, but not good. Slavion!
Who defended from Mayagalo? You
That-
always need to be behind that defense to clean up. Mayagalo does that on this occasion. That's why he's the big man in this team. That's why he's the big boy in that defense.
That was not just good enough from Jerry Va. That is Oryx. You don't do that to your team. You didn't have more power on that ball.
Yes. And
But blissfully, his captain was there to save the
NBA
day.
survived by the skin of their teeth. You
Sure.
can say.
Carlo Myers. That's what his experience is there for. Myers Gallo connects his teammates, and they are still playing the ball behind.
In their own half.
Not too good for them. You don't score from the back except you score on
Yeah, you got to keep attacking.
Great communication there between Alexander Curtis and Porter. Christian Bala. A true pass to Darlington Lynch.
Yes.
Lynch drives to Denzel Wechu. Back to Christian Bala. Bala fumbles on it but managed to control. Lynch. Mark Yakula, a player of Jubilee, is down.
It's a player of MPA Anchors.
Yeah, MPA is on the ground and they were still playing.
Yeah, it's Coach Smart should be, must be exhausted. Coach Smart. It's tough here. We might just end up going for probably extra time. Let's see how it's going to
Let's
unfold.
see.
But a good game, a game that has, lived up to expectation. I think, in my view, they didn't do technically, tactically, they did not design this game well for Jefferson Yapa. I think he should have stayed in this game. What they should have done is to have kept him tactically on one edge of the field, knowing that he's not the kind of player who knows how to play off the ball. So you should have kept him in this team, but then you keep it on the far extreme to be able to play those long balls to him and give him those runs. So it means that you've got to play with the other two players away from him, drifting down in the middle to do the pressing. But again,
Show reality, it wasn't a good one. They were the cause, the technical team were the cause of Yakpa poor performance. Yakpa already, where he operates well from.
yes.
So you needed to either take off Darlington Lynch, Yakpa
Yes.
push on the far flank, and introduce Raphael
Well,
Sedi.
I think the
Yeah.
disadvantage for him is Yapa doesn't know how to work off the ball. I mean, he's the kind of player who only is good on the ball, and you don't find many coaches keeping you in their team if you're that kind of player.
Foul. Great fight there by Raphael
Yeah,
City. That
Raphael
was the first
City,
touch.
when he finds his way through, he's going to be a delight to watch. He's got some pace, he's got some footwork. He could just exploit those little chances and make the difference.
So now
Coty Smart,
Coty Smart is out. And the man,
Janje Tume,
Janje
is on.
Tume, is
Great
on.
work from Coty Smart, fantastic. It's been a great day. He's hopping on his foot, but he's shown class in this game. His maturity.
Janje for his touch.
Yeah.
Not too good. Jack Freeman sends it back. Christian Gbara will keep the pressure on for MPA Angles, but he lost it at Leicester Moore. Jubilee FC trying to build from their own half.
Yeah.
Great play, but too high for Abraham. Jackson.
Chereva.
Mohamed Blanco. Janje. Great work. Daniel Weah with the show.
Raphael City is pulling the strengths. But Raphael challenges the goalkeeper on that occasion. And nine ambers of the game.
Sure, Jubilee will make a substitution here. Abraham Jackson. Great turn. Jackson is still moving on. Foul finally. So substitution will be administered now. Leicester Moore is out. Another second half substitute.
Another second half substitute. It's a
Then
flop.
substitute there.
Yeah. It's a shame. He didn't live up to expectation in this game. Probably looked tired.
So
after.
Cornelius Smith.
Yeah.
Cornelius Smith has been introduced in place of Leicester Moore. Now, Kwame Waller. Free kick deeply into the half of MPA Angles.
Yes.
Let's see.
MPA will have to defend.
They need to. Kwame chips a chew, clears away by Mohamed Blanco, but still in the home half.
He has to play for Raphael City. Raphael's going to get it.
Can he get it?
He's got
Yes.
pace. He's got some footwork.
Raphael City still moving on. Corners a teammate. Great play. John J. foul.
Yeah.
Yellow card. To
And that's the beauty of Raphael
Oscar
City's game. When he
Bolo
finds his way through, he's got that explosive space. He's still a young footballer, but still has a lot to do. But he's not bad. I mean, every time he's on the ball, once he gets that space, he has to explode. And I think he's just done that. He tried to do that on this occasion. It worked a little bit, but he had to square it across. Beautiful game for him so far, but he still have to get there. Still have to be more than what we have now.
Of course. So John J. Tommy, who won a free kick, will handle this for his team. John J. Tommy. He chips it to Makekula.
Yeah.
It
Good
was
free kick from Janje to me. Makakula should have shown his composure that you have to control that ball under that kind of circumstances. And that's why I talk about the psychology, the mindset of this game. At a point in time, you have to be brave, keep control, quietly. The defense is beating you already. Take your time and then you convert.
now MPA Angles. Christian Gbara didn't do well with it. Cornelius first touch on it now. Cornelius Smith makes it long for Abraham Jackson. Can he get it? He was handled quietly by Miles Gallo.
One First Division promotional playoff here at the Antoinette Tupman Stadium. If wherever you are watching us, it says Intel Sports. We are Liberia's only sports network.
Jerry Va. Steve Va pulls his right foot into it. Kwame. Still back. Alexander Curtis Nicholas Swen, Philip, Enes Gonga, but lost it out. Daniel Weir. Now Darlington Lynch. Two passes to Rafael City. He enters the box. He crosses through. Great defensive work there by Curtis. And Pierre Angus coming up lively in the final stage of this game now. Cornelia Smith will reply quickly for Jubilee FC Smith. But Mark Kekula excellently defended that.
Defending from Mark Sparta Kekula.
So Bala will do the opposite down for MPA. A two pass to Bala. Can he get it? Too high for my end, but Bala managed to get it. Still Bala. Foul committed by Christian Bala. I love the closing stages of this game.
Yeah.
And let's see how many minutes will be added on.
Breathtaking stuff here. I mean, trust me, the two teams are up to it, but I've been around NPA before. I know the fighting spirit. I know what it is. I know from whence we've come and the far we stop. I can see that fighting spirit. The zest to fight is there. But trust me, Jubilee themselves have really done a fantastic job. Jubilee are tactically conducting themselves. The style of play is extremely beautiful on this night.
Jackson versus Maya Gatto. Gatto just hands it back to Jerry Va. We are at the finish stage. Now 1 minute. 1 minute has been added in the second and final half.
And it's like the goalkeeper, James Sear, is going to be coming on to replace Jerry Val. Probably MPA are anticipating some penalty shootouts in this game.
Sure, that's the reason they are probably, I think it is their penalty goalkeeper. I think so. Wearing jersey number 25. I'm not seeing his name.
It's James Sear. James Sear is the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper to be introduced for Jerry Va.
Jerry Va comes off, fantastic job. He's kept the team going.
He has played his part. Jerry has played his part. And it's now time for Giant. And that's it.
It's in there here. 0-0. Did I say 0-0? It's one apiece. It's 2-2
on aggregate.
So we have to probably go for some extra time, or we continue straight forward with penalty shootout. It depends what referee Stanley Kona Jr. is going to tell us in this game. But from where we sit, it's been a fantastic game. MPA have lived up to our expectations so far. They came for the winner here in this game. They got Jubilee coming from behind to make it 1-1. And then again, you know, just like they did on Tuesday, they also did. So it's 2-2 in aggregate. And I just said this game was going to go down to the last minute where you have teams, players who can lift up the psychology of the team. That's what is going to happen on this night. Now, you need to keep the psyche of the team. It has to be strong.
So definitely we are going directly to penalties.
Penalty shootouts.
We are going directly to penalties. And the winner from here will be qualified to participate in the first division next season. So let's see who's going to be the next team to join CC United, Muscat FC. Already CC and Muscat are a first division team. The winner from here will join the two teams in the first division. That is getting promotion.
Now.
Yeah, getting promotion from the second division to the first division. That's a good one. And let's see who's going to be the next team to move on to the first division. So the players have been massaged by the medical team.
Massaged by the medics.
Yeah, you know, getting some.
It's going to be nervy. Penalties. And that's where you've got players who can withstand, you know, the upper room, the fence. You understand? They have to be mentally strong You need players who are mentally strong. On a day like this, the mental toughness must be good. The focus must be good. The composure must be good because you 1v1 the goalkeeper. You're looking at him. So you need to find that perfect angle to drive your ball there. When you're driving your ball, you got to drive it with some pace because it has to be as fast as you can in order to beat the goalkeeper. So we're looking forward to see how we're going to put those balls on target. But again, as I said, the nerves, the adrenaline is driving through. And you can see why the president has become a coach. You can see from that.
I don't know which part of the world such happens.
This is Liberia.
I don't know. And this is not, actually I can support it.
Well,
and this doesn't really happen in football.
Well,
worldwide,
this is Liberia. A
you
club
don't do
president
that
comes
as
to
a
the
club
pitch
president
to
go on the play pitch where your team is to do the penalty
well,
kicker.
professionalism doesn't call for that, but again, that's what you get in Liberian football. I think the officials.
I think the officials of the Liberia Football Association,
LIFRA,
yeah, they will
watching.
take.
I mean, to
yeah,
see
they will
the president
take note of that. You don't do that.
I mean, he's been told
yeah,
to leave.
you don't do that. I think they need to do something about it.
Yeah.
They have looked at this, and you can't do that as a football club president. To get on the pitch
It is
where your
it is
team,
unprofessional.
yeah, your
you don't
team,
do that. You have to allow the team to play. That's why you got your coaches. You got to believe in them.
You have trusted them.
You trusted them. You gave them the job.
You give
so
them
you
a
got
mandate.
to allow them to do their job.
Sure.
So
we go to the spot now. The man taking the first kick for Jubilee FC. It's the man Philip Manning. So Philip Manning will take the first kick, going against Giant CA. So Giant CA was introduced, I can say, purposely for penalties to save the day for MPA Angers. So he will be trial first. He'll be trial first.
To be taken by Jubilee.
Yeah, he will be trial by Philip Manning.
Philip Manning will take it on the first count for Jubilee Football Club.
Sure. Let's see. The referees are consulting to have teams set up.
So Jubilee will take the first kick.
They will.
And it's Philip Manning. The referee, Stanley Kona, is standing there. He is asking for probably something. Well, they've got to do it. They've got to finish it. They need the character to finish it. So we are live from the Anthony Topman Stadium this evening. First division playoff. Jubilee versus MPA Anchors.
So quickly,
the two have played on 2-2 aggregate.
So let's see Philip Manning going against Giant CA. Manning scores since Giant CA the opposite way.
Yeah.
Giving his team the lead.
Good one from Manning.
So now Gallo steps in.
Takes the lead. A destiny into their own hands, either of the two teams tonight, and they will have to show class on the night. Maya Gallo is about to take the first kick for MPA Anchors. If he scores, well, they will be on level pegging.
And he goes against Jeremiah Capet.
Gallo strikes and Gallo scores.
Great goal, Miles Gallo. 2 kicks, sends the 2 goalkeeper in
well,
the
that's why he
direction.
is the captain. That's why he's the leader in this team. The man will stand up for MPA Anchors. He has stood up on that occasion. So too is Philip Manning, had a fantastic game. He scored on first count for Jubilee.
Alexander
1-1.
Curtis.
Curtis Alexander will
Alexander
come up.
Curtis.
Nervous games here for the two teams. Giants here. From the look of that boat, he leaves the right side more bigger for Curtis. And that's where probably he's going to go. Curtis will go probably on the right side. Well, fantastic. Curtis is smart. Curtis sees what he's doing.
And he was sent again on the opposite side.
Yes.
2 kick for Jubilee FC, 2 goals.
Mohamed Blanco will take for MPA Anchors.
Let's see whether Blanco can get the equalizer from this point. But Jeremiah Cape is bouncing between the sticks, while Blanco is confident of scoring. Let's see how it works up. Mohamed Blanco. Blanco versus Cape.
Blanco versus Cape. Blanco strikes.
And he
Blanco
missed. Too much power on that
too much
ball.
power and it's off target. Mohamed Blanco, it's a bad moment for him.
Very, very bad moment for Mohamed Blanco.
Yeah, I think he went the right direction, but then he got it too powered, and then it went off target. He did precision, accuracy, and weight didn't come in on that occasion. So it's a bad one for MPA, but hoping that the goalkeeper can come back and do something.
So it's Kwame Wallow this time around for Jubilee FC. Kwame versus Giant. Stanley Kodan signals the whistle. Kwame moves to it. Kwame, and he scores easily, beautifully for Jubilee FC, making it 3.
Jubilee kicked 3. They scored 3. MPA struck 2. They scored 1.
Miss 1. Let's see whether a doubles pocket can reduce the tally here. Fokke Adolphus. A doubles pocket. Referee Kodan signals the whistle. Fokke. He moves to a Fokke. Fokke. Fokke missed it again. From this angle, 2 penalties have been placed far away from the goalpost.
It's done
by
against the
MPA
Anchors. I don't see how they can come back in this game, MPA Anchors. They will end up.
It's beyond my imagination here. Jubilee FC are 1 step to the first division again.
Jubilee.
I remember them participating in the 2016-2017 league season. Jubilee FC, let's see.
Yes.
Can Oscar Golavale seal it up for Jubilee FC, the Church Boys? Golavale, he bounces 1, 2, 3. Golavale, and a save.
Good save by Giants here.
Giant keeps MPA alive here. So it's 4 kick, 3 goals for Jubilee. 3 kick, 1 goal for MPA Anchors. This is the 4th ball. Daniel Weir moves to the ball for MPA Anchors. That could have been the end of the game.
Yeah, that could have been
Jubilee
the end of MPA Anchors, but still got some opportunity to come back in this game.
And I think a miss for Daniel Weir, it will be all over.
I trust Daniel Weir.
Let's see
put MPA Anchors
whether he will not make you shame of your choice. Daniel Weir, he moves to a Weir, We are scores.
Yeah, we are scores.
So things are on course now
Yeah.
for MPA Angers.
Say it's
And this is the final kick. Can
Italian
Enes Gonga,
He brings MPA back on level pegging.
Enes Gonga, can he raise the selection from the congregation for the church boys?
Indeed, Jubilee.
Let's see. I know
It's, well,
they
it
are
probably will
on their
be Jubilee Football Club when he strike this one on target.
Enes Gonga has Jubilee FC. The congregations of Jubilee are now watching Enes Gonga. Enes goals!
And Jubilee, our first division team. MPA Anchors will live to fight another day in the second division league. They fought so hard, it wasn't good for them. It's been a blissful season, but it's ended on the bad side on the night. Fantastic football, MPA Anchors. The players are dumbfounded. They are so disappointed, so hurt. But that is football for you on the night. MPA fought so hard.
Finally,
MPA lost it.
finally,
They still have to play second division football next season.
finally, Jubilee FC are now first division side. They are now a first division club. Jubilee FC. They started on a good footing, topping the league table for more than 10 weeks. Lost it up to CC United. Ended the league season at 4th place. Half official with MPA Angers for a promotional playoff. And finally, they are a first division team, Jubilee FC. Enes Gonga got the job done for Jubilee FC. Let's see whether we can get in.
It's been a fantastic night for Jubilee. MPA are so disappointed. You can.
Great evening here for Jubilee FC. They are a first division team now. Jubilee FC. They fought to the end. They now join CC United, Muscat FC into the first division. Jubilee FC are a first division team. Great play. They fought so hard. Winning it from the penalty spot is something awesome for them. Jubilee FC can now have everything to celebrate. They are finally back into the first division. They are finally back as a first division team. That's Jubilee FC, and they have done it. They have done it for their fans, and they have done it for everyone who have supported them. Let's see whether we can have the president of Jubilee FC, James Nimini. Let's see whether we can get James Nimini. James Nimini. Let's see whether we can get James Nimini here to tell us what's his own feelings about his team's qualification to the first division. That's so wonderful. Terry Cole. Yeah, firstly, let's have Terry Cole live now to our commentary booth. So Terry, welcome. And now you might be the happiest person got in your side from day one of match day one of the league season. Today, finally, you have been qualified as a first division team. Your thoughts?
Yes, first I just want to thank my players that fought hard today to see that this, I call it, come to pass. It has not been easy. If you follow the league, you saw that we struggled from the beginning. We topped the league table, but unfortunately for us, we lost the table and we went into the qualification playoffs. That were also very tough. Strong MPA is a strong side, and to come up victorious is something I'm very grateful to God for. And also thanks to my players that worked hard to achieve this.
So tell me what really came to your mind after the first leg. You came to the second leg and you went down 1-0. What really was your thought when you took your team back on the...
I knew very well the game was going to be very tactical because Even though we draw, I call it 1-1 in the first leg, and I knew that the second leg would have been a very difficult one. And I knew that, I call it, because looking at the record between MPA and Jubilee, there has always been a 1-1 draw. And so when they got the first goal, I told my players, do not give up. We can stay furthest because we are going for a win. And that was our game plan. And hopefully for us, we reduce the deficits in the first half. And we keep back. We try to push them to get another goal. But yeah, they were good on the defensive area. So the two games were tactical, so it could only be decided on a penalty shootout, in which we came out successfully.
At what point did this game turn around for you?
The movement we got to equalize us in the first half, I knew that team had turned around for us.
Congratulations, coach. Wish you good luck.
That's terrible.
First Division League.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay, so there you
he's
go.
happy.
The coach there of Jubilee FC.
Yeah.
They've qualified. It's been tough. It's been ups and downs throughout the season, but it's managed to sail through. Today, you know, good football. I did say the team that has the strong psyche will prevail. On the night, I think the strongest team did prevail. MPA are coachless. So they've been taken care of.
Definitely, you know.
Trainer. So we don't have much to who we can talk to. Probably the president would like to have an interview. I mean, I'm not sure he's broken by what has happened to this team. But whatever happens, we are still here.
Yeah, let's see whether we can.
Want to get a word from the
Yeah,
captain.
let's get the president, James Nimini. I saw Nimini around here. Let's see whether we can get James Nimini. We're trying to get the president of MPA, Angles, Service Girls, Basigia, but yet we are yet to get him. But we have the captain, Henry Sano. He gathered his own team. He's in tears, Henry.
Yeah, tears of joy, probably.
This is the point that people really wanted, and this is the point you have fought for. Finally, your team is back in the first division. What's your own feelings about it?
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to my boys. We did a great job. Even though we started the league, we were tapping like 3 months, and then we found ourselves into a playoff position. But sometimes it's football, right? It's football. And now we position ourselves for the playoff. We came prepared. We came up for it. We drew 1-1 first phase. Second leg, again, we went to a penalty. The better thing carried the day, and we were prepared to carry the day. That's right.
And so, Henry, you lost him up the table. You ended at 4th. Did you really thought of qualifying to the first division, or you got broken after the league season?
No, obviously, we were never disturbed, even though we lost the table. We still knew that we could play and qualify. We knew that whether playoff or anything, we knew we were going to qualify despite losing the table. Yes.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, Henry. And we wish you success in the first division. So that's Henry Sano. He's the captain of Jubilee FC. And he's gathered his team to qualification of the first division. That was just awesome for them. Like you hear him, they started a good fight. Top the league table more than 3 months. And they lost it up to CC United, ended at 4th position, have a fixture against Tony, that's MPA Angles, for a promotion playoff. And today they have finally qualified as one of the first division teams from the second division. Let's see, Theo, it been a challenging league season, and it has been a challenging fixture for Jubilee FC, and today they have done it and they have made history. You know, Jubilee FC once participated in the first division.
Yes, so they know the
they are
environment.
going back.
They know what it is.
Yeah, they are going back.
Well, it's been a blissful season for MPA, the fourth half. Blissful season also for Jubilee, and I did say the best team will take the day. The team with a strong psyche will take the day. Congratulations, MPA, for doing what you did. Congratulations, Jubilee FC, for being the first division team. MPA can live to fight another day. Wayne?
Okay, so we are yet to get the president of Jubilee FC. I saw James Nimini around, but I'm yet to see him again. Probably he's still celebrating. But I hope that we can get James Nimini so that we can have an interview with him. James needs to tell us. James is. I'm seeing James on a far fling there, trying to to celebrate. He's happy and being with a team. They struggled last season. I can remember the top of the league season for a very long time, but they lost up and they never even went on to a promotional playoff position. But this time around, they went to it, top of the league season, more than 3 months, ended the league at fourth, half official with MPA Angers, and finally today, they are a first division team. So Theo, I think we can call it a day
Yeah, we
from
have to
this
call it a
point.
day.
And
Nobody from the NPA family is willing to come to speak to us. It's been a fantastic day. Wayne, thank you so much.
but I don't think we are the cause of the result.
Well, well, disappointment probably.
Of course.
Moses Gaza, who has been in the back seat, and alongside Ben Gologo Gakpa, a fantastic technical team. Probably,
Okay.
and we got to call it. Well, we see the president of
Yeah,
NPA
we
Angers coming.
We have
Well,
the president of MPA Angers right
welcome,
here.
Mr. President.
Thank you.
Welcome to Intel Sports.
Thank you so
You
much.
lost today.
Yes, of course, I lost
You
today.
still a second division team.
Yeah, which is normal in football. But there are several reservations in these kind of tournament we play. We came third in the tournament. These people came fourth. They put us at a competitive scale where we have to play home and away, something that's called playoff. But again, what I noticed is that it was LFA versus MPA in the both games.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The referee are from LFA. The first game we played a game whereby we were leading and the ref gave a deliberate penalty. That wasn't a penalty. If you re-watch the game, you will get to know that it wasn't a penalty. And of course, since the referees have been sent from LFA, it means the LFA played the NPA. We made a comeback here. We came right back here, 5 yellow cards in a minute in the first half, intimidating the team. The team still stood her ground. So from all chat rooms that I read from, and from every game, the both games we play here today, we saw LFA moving against the NPA. So they were not giving ground. So the Jubilee, for whatever reason, I don't know. I cannot explain why they were supporting the Jubilee, but it's a natural tendency of typically a Liberian society to be hateful for a group of people once you're doing good.
So, Mr. President,
you think MPA refusing to accept defeat in good faith?
Yeah, but we already got defeated. There's no way you can accept defeat. They don't put a binder for defeat. They don't put a template. They don't write a letter and say, I accept that defeat. The game is over. And one of the team is qualified. How do you accept defeat? You write a letter to them? Do you send letter to the elephant? No. The game is over. We've given you our views. You asked us something, and we've given you our views. So to us, the elephant was playing the NBA because we watched it based on the data.
So you didn't go, the playoff format was not something that you would have loved to go through.
I would love to go to that. I just went through it. I'm telling you, that the defenses they are taking pride in the playoff. And that's why I think I want to go to and just went through it. I played both of them. What is the problem is the disadvantage that NBA was playing the entire LFA.
Why would the LFA target MPA?
Well, it's normal. That's normal tendency in our country. This little small poor country declared to be rich. People are here very hateful and envious and jealous. Want to see young people like the young leader leading the team and leading the team for a just cause, and they see the momentum, they see the enthusiasm. They get very hateful. It's normal. It's a sign that I said I'm going to be effort for people to care what country to get hateful for no reason. They don't bring reasons. They are just mad because they feel you're doing good.
okay, Mr. President, let me hold you to that. These were similar referees or the same referees that were signed from the LFA to officiate all of their games you played. That
No, not all of them. On the first day, you know why they changed this right? The other rep? Because I reported him. They had another rep that rep 2 to 3 games. Then he was coached. He complained him too. He cheated all through. In fact, there was report against them over and over. I sent a couple of emails. So these are folks who all their intentions were to make sure that MPA didn't go to the first division. But I was advising my folks, I played here before. I won several trophies here. I won triple champ, double champ. I won the LFA Presidential Cup. I won the Hope League tournament. I'm an award-winning athlete. I know what it is. So I was telling the folks, watch out. And people don't like you. So you got to go with all your might and score more goals. Goals separate you from all the discrepancies in football.
So are you trying to tell the public or those who are listening to you that the referee was definitely sent and assigned by the LFA to have your team not qualified to?
Demoralized, that you put the team into trauma. In fact, I had to leave the VIP stage and stand here and tell them don't get afraid, keep pushing, keep targeting, keep moving, because I knew, I saw them, and I can see that as far as I am concerned, the LFA major contention. In fact, they ran behind me over there. that I shouldn't be sitting there since I'm yelling. The first commission, the first game, that I shouldn't sit there. Why Lord stopped me from sitting there and stopped me from being emotional? I did not know. I had to leave for that this time because I didn't want nobody to run behind me. And in all fairness, playoff is a competitive match, but you got to create it. That's why I wore the shirt today. Equality. Play a level game, level playing field game, simple game. We have natural-oriented game. So I wore this t-shirt intentionally to show to them, when you play soccer, it has to have something called a fair play.
Now the playoffs is over. MPA Angles go back to the second division. What are some of your plans?
Well, we're going to revamp the team. We rebuild. We restructure. We create more exciting moments. Football is full of such a disappointment, such as life. So we're going to create new movements, new phenomena, new tastes, new templates, new players, and put a whole different new technical staff together. When we do that, then we'll get ready to go and face the second division. The second division tournament is not a bad tournament. It's just a tournament alone. Well, we needed to go and face the real guys. We can be here facing the low guys. But again, the beauty of soccer is what it is. But we go towards the second division and going to maybe come as champ this time.
All right, thank you, Mr. President. Have a great time. So, Intel Sports, that's the way we like to end it here. We're live from the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium. As we did say, we like to
before we go on to our closing stage, he's a stakeholder. He's a club president.
Well, those are harsh allegations against the LFA. He's on tape. I don't know how the LFA is going to respond. But I like when you raise these qualms, right? Yeah. And you put the LFA under the spotlight. I'm sure the LFA is going to come back strong and respond to those allegations. By the end of the day, it's not don't endorse the NPI second division team. They have to live and fight another day.
Of course. So let's close up from this point. It has been a great day inside the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium, and we've been here since this afternoon to stream live the game between Jubilee FC and MPA Angles. Jubilee FC won on post-match penalty 4-2, and they are now qualified to the First Division League alongside CC United and Muscat FC. My name is Win Gaga.
And I'm Theophilus Jacob Moses Garcia, who has been in the back seat. A fantastic, big, hell of a Liberian way. Thank you to our team of technicians, headed by Keko. Sila has been on the camera. Mark also has been on the camera. Victor has been on the camera. Rufus and Chiba has been in the back seat. The guys have been coordinating things. And it's been a fantastic day from the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium. We love you so much. We'll come your way another day when we do have the opportunity to do so. Stay blessed. Have a good time. Bye-bye.